So what's up, y'all? I'm back. Sorry I had to get off there. My wife had come out. She was making dinner for the kids and whatnot. And I jumped off there to talk to her for a second and stuff. So, like I was saying, I just, you know, everybody's worrying about what happened in the past. Who did what? Who didn't do what? You know what? Who cares about what happened in the past? We need to worry about what happens now and what happens in the future. We need to worry about how fast we can make an antibiotic and or how fast we can make a vaccination and testing, proper testing, across the board. Oh, it just irks me so bad sometimes. It really does. It does. And another thing that I was going to talk about too, and I'm thinking about, is that if we're going to be down, and I call it down, alright, so some people that might watch this might understand what down means. Some people might not understand what down means. But when you're down pretty means like you're dug in. Like you're in jail and you're dug in. You got all your stuff, all your cosmetics. You're stocked up. You're in jail and you call it dug in, or you're down, right? That's what this is. It's like being stuck somewhere. Okay, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with being stuck at my house. I'm here with my family. I'm here to take care of my family. Plain and simple. Number one, my family. My fucking family. Okay? And that should be everybody's number one agenda, is take care of the family. By almost any means necessary. To a legal extent. Now, what brought me to think about this was right before I turned this on. I was thinking that, okay, a truck just drove by on my street, all slow, sound like some redneck ass truck, going all slow, What are you looking for? What are you looking for in the yards? What are you people doing out here during this pandemic, knowing that people ain't out? Really, seriously considering on going and purchasing a firearm. I keep it in the home, locked away, and know that it's there. Maybe some cameras out or some lighting outside to go on at night. Just yeah, this is a crazy time. We need to start worrying about ourselves. Start worrying about your domain, where you're at. Look at what I'm doing. Building a garden, chicken coop, making sure that my kids have a place to play, making sure that my children do not get bored. They have so many toys out here. They have so many things to do out here. They can play with. They could do plants if they want to. They could jump a trampoline. We're going to do the pool in about a week or two. It's just stuff like that. You got to keep the kids occupied. Schooling, they're going to be getting tablets soon from the school, thank God. And then they're going to be doing their schooling from their tablets, which is going to be great. I'm going to put them back on a sleep schedule. But what do you think about that? If this goes bad enough to where our federal government does not step in and help us adequately enough to where we, the American citizen, can take care of ourselves, what do you think is going to happen? And, by the way, I'm going to say this too. So I was at the store today at the Family Dollar. And I ain't going to lie. I'm going to start carrying around a bottle of bleach water solution with me. Spray bottle. And when you get too close to me, I'm going to spray that shit. I ain't fucking around. That's what's going to happen. These people were standing a foot away from me. If not a foot away from me, 3 people, teenage girls, 14, 15 years old, babbling their mouths off, right? And for what? And you're just babbling, and then I got a guy in front of me, he's wiping his nose and shit, like, man, I got a mask on, I got gloves on, I'm just buying some fucking soda and some chips. I'm going to spray that shit down and bleach water when I get in the car. I'm not fucking with y'all. Like, get the hell away from me. There's lines on the floor in the store for these people to follow, and they're not even following that type of recommendation. There's signs on poles this high for you to be able to see when you standing and shit, and people ain't fucking abiding by that. What is wrong with you people? When you get sick, I'll fucking laugh. I ain't getting sick. Or if I do, man, I swear I'll contact trace your ass. But fuck. These people have no qualms about what the fuck they do. You got all the homeless out here are walking around, sharing cigarettes, sharing drinks, and you got an empty supermarket right around the corner. Empty fucking supermarket, ample parking lot, huge parking lot. You could set up a triage outside in this parking lot with a testing station and bring people into the facility, okay? And as they come into the facility, you test them, quick test them, and then find out who can go into the facility and who has to go into the triage, or at least go into the quarantine because they have tested positive. You could do that right there and do that for all of the homeless in this area. And then around the corner, San Mateo and Central, you have an abandoned CVS. The place is huge. The parking lot, huge. Oh, and by the way, they have a drive-thru, of course, because it's a fucking CVS. Why not, right? So what the fuck? You could fucking still get your prescriptions there. Oh, man. But it's closed, of course. Closed, empty, dead empty. Homeless are fucking living there on the fucking sidewalk when they could be living inside of it. Fucking government. Fucking government. Love my country. Hate my government. What are we doing? There are so many metro cities in this country. Chicago, Detroit, Philadelphia, where I'm from. Take New Jersey. You got Newark, Trenton, Camden. You know how many abandoned, empty homes, how many abandoned, empty grocery stores, strip malls, fucking housing complexes are empty that you could go in there, renovate them really, really quick, just enough to just do what you need to do, and you have parking lots with empty commercial spaces and everything, you have all this stuff at your disposal, and you're not using it. And I'm not just talking to the federal government, to be honest, okay? I'm actually talking to the governors that run the states. Hello, governors that run the states. Ron DeSantis, Lujan Grisham, all y'all, Cuomo. Think about this. You have ample amounts of empty, dead spaces in your cities that you could open up, take all the shelving out of them, throw them in the back somewhere. Shelving can stack up. It can stack up right next to itself. And now you have an empty building. And you could put in triage. You could put in bedding. You could put triage outside, put bedding on the inside. Either way you want to cut it. You have the options. You have, some states have taken, amphitheaters. They've taken, sports complex places, Vegas, just, halls and stuff like that. Yeah, that's great. Why not think on a lower spectrum and a lower scale for those who are on the lower spectrum and the lower scale? Think lower, and you will get helped by the lower. Think about your votes. I've been homeless, people. I've been homeless by choice. I've been homeless not by choice. It sucks either way. Any way you look at it, okay? But there have been times where I've had to go to a shelter. Shelters are great, especially in times like this. Shelter was great in 2008 when there was a depression. Recession. But political individuals need to look at that on a lower spectrum. Not on that broader spectrum. Look at a lower spectrum. Take where I'm at, Bernalillo County, New Mexico. Okay, they had multiple testing stations up, drive-up testing and everything. They're gone now. Gone. Why are they gone? Why? Because there wasn't adequate testing to keep them open. Plain and simple. You can't keep a place open if you don't have a product. I can't keep a beer store open if I don't have beer. What up?
Did you get the kids something to drink today?
There is orange soda in the freezer right next to you. There's an orange soda in the freezer right next to you.
I'm going to put it in the bedroom.
No, that's cool because it's probably really cold by now. And then there's another one behind you, but I got to spray it off with bleach first before I bring it in the house.
Oh, I can't even get it.
Why?
It's all slushy.
Oh, is it going to be alright?
Yeah.
You can mix it with the other one if you want. Sorry about that. So, yeah, I forget what I was talking about. Something about testing and I don't know. All I know is that we need to find a vaccine or an antibiotic for this. That's all I gotta say.